Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Italy's forgotten supercar capital, Modena, 1,000-year legacy.
This is Modena, and honestly, in my
Modena.
13 years as a tour guide, it's one of the biggest puzzles I've come across. How can a town that is home to Ferrari, Maserati, Lamborghini and Pagani, the birthplace of balsamic vinegar, Parmesan cheese and tortellini, the hometown of legendary opera singer Pavarotti, packed with stunning medieval architecture and 3 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and even home to a medieval wooden bucket that started a major war, still have almost no tourists? I'm here to solve that mystery, and trust me, by the end of this video, Modena will skyrocket to the top of our travel list. We'll dive into hidden stories, delicious food and jaw-dropping history, starting right here in the beating heart of the city, Piazza Grande. For nearly 1,000 years, this beautiful medieval square has been the heart of Modena. It was the center of daily life, where citizens gathered for public announcements, markets, festivals, and even executions. With such an incredible history and architectural beauty, it's no surprise that Piazza Grande has earned a place on the UNESCO World Heritage List. But one of its quirkiest features
It does look very much preserved, though. It looks like from back from the medieval times.
is this large slab of red rock known as Ringadora Stone. In the Middle Ages, it was used as a stage for public speeches, a platform for shaming criminals, and even a site for executions. Just imagine standing here centuries ago, watching justice unfold right before your eyes. Towering over one side of the square is the Palazzo Comunale, once Modena's town hall. But this isn't just one building, it's actually a blend of several medieval structures that were gradually merged into a single complex. These days, it no longer serves as the town hall, but it still hosts official ceremonies and cultural events. And the best part, it's open to the public. Step inside and you'll discover frescoed halls, intricate wooden ceilings, and beautifully preserved Renaissance furnishings. You'll also come across a curious old wooden bucket, carefully displayed behind glass. That old bucket sparked one of the
Wallpaper? I don't think that's a wallpaper.
No. Here.
I know what you... Hold up. I know what you're talking
intricate
about.
wooden ceilings. And
This?
Yes.
I believe these are just like paintings on the wall.
The painting maybe at the top, but even the wallpaper, I
beautifully
like.
preserved
wallpaper?
Renaissance
I
furnishings.
think so.
You'll also come across
Me
a
too.
curious old wooden
Looks
bucket,
pretty.
carefully displayed
I
behind
think
glass.
wallpaper is coming
That old
back.
bucket sparked one of the most bizarre wars in Italian history, and it used to hang just a few steps away in Modena's iconic bell tower. Legend has it that in 1325, a group of Modenese soldiers snuck into Bologna and stole a wooden bucket from a city well. What seemed like a harmless prank quickly turned into a major humiliation for Bologna. They demanded the bucket back, Modena refused, and so an entire war broke out between two neighboring cities over a bucket. Despite being outnumbered,
It's not over a bucket, it's over a pride, okay? It's
Yeah,
over pride
I
that
get it.
if you got our shit stolen.
Modena crushed Bologna's army. To rub salt in the wound, Modenese soldiers paraded the stolen bucket through town as a trophy of war. And as a final act of defiance, they placed it in Ghirlandina Tower. The room in the tower now holds a replica of that infamous bucket. The whole bizarre episode was later immortalized by the poet Alessandro Tassoni, whose statue stands proudly in front of the tower. While this bell tower stands as a proud symbol of Modena's civic identity and its legendary rivalry with Bologna, the cathedral itself tells a deeper story, one carved in stone and preserved through time. From its fossil-studded marble steps to the biblical scenes attached into
That's
its
so
facade.
impressive to me. These little sculptures, the details that it put into the building.
Took a lot of effort, yeah.
Every detail reflects medieval craftsmanship. This stunning church from 1100s is one of the finest examples of Romanesque art and architecture in Europe, so much so that UNESCO listed it as a World Heritage Site. But what truly makes this cathedral stand out are its centuries-old legends and hidden secrets. The interior is dimly lit, quiet, and almost mystical. Massive columns line the nave, immediately creating a sense of grandeur and history. Among them you'll find a beautiful preaching pulpit, elegantly carved and risen above the congregation. Along the side aisles, impressive altars and fragments of medieval frescoes catch the eye, each one a piece of the cathedral's layered past. But the most visually and spiritually striking space lies behind the main altar, a beautifully crafted choir with its own liturgical pulpit designed as a sacred space for the clergy. The adjacent marble balustrade is decorated with finely crafted scenes from the Passion of the Christ, including a remarkably detailed depiction of the Last Supper. Beneath this sacred space lies the cathedral's crypt, the most sacred part of the entire church. Here, in the harsh glow of the flickering light, rest the relics of San Gimignano, Modena's patron saint, housed in an elegant 4th century sarcophagus. According to legend, San Gimignano miraculously protected Modena from Attila the Hun's invasion, and to this day, his tomb remains one of the most honored sites in the city. And the best part,
He takes really good quality videos.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's like professional videographer because it's just the way it's filmed. It looks like a professional's done.
And visit this architectural masterpiece for free. The cathedral is open daily from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., though do keep in
Wow.
mind that the visits are not permitted during religious services, a quiet reminder that this is still very much a living place of worship. But Modena's legacy isn't just about medieval history and stolen buckets. This is also one of the most unique destinations in the world for petrol heads. But before we dive into the world of Ferrari, Lamborghini, Pagani, and Maserati, can I ask you for a quick
He
favor?
says it a certain way.
95% of
Lamborghini.
Lamborghini?
Yeah.
In Lithuania, there's a Lamborghini.
you watching right now are
I don't know which one is correct, Lamborghini or Lamborghini. I don't know.
subscribed. If you love discovering Europe's hidden gems, hit subscribe and join me in uncovering more places like this. And to everyone supporting my travels through Super Thanks, thank you so much.
There
Having
was this
insurance isn't
person
the same
at
as
my
having State
work.
Farm. It's like getting Bateman.
His
but you
mom
need Batman.
His mom is named Lexus and the dad is named Audi, and they name him Lamborghini. Seriously, I'm serious. It's a match made in heaven.
Okay.
Modena sits at the very heart of Italy's Motor Valley. A
That's
region
cute.
packed
I
with
like
luxury
that.
car brands, legendary racing tracks, and world-class automotive museums. But Modena's supercar legacy begins with one man, Enzo Ferrari. And this is Enzo's birth house. When he was 20 years old, his family faced financial difficulties after his father and brother died during the 1916 flu pandemic. As a result, the Ferrari family sold their house in Modena to help Enzo buy his first race car. And so, the legend was born. Enzo began as a test driver, then a race car driver, before founding Scuderia Ferrari, a team that would go on to dominate Formula One. While Ferrari's factory is located in nearby Maranello, Enzo's route remained deeply tied to Modena. Enzo Ferrari Museum is built around his birthhouse, paired with a striking yellow-roofed exhibition hall that resembles the hood of a
Wow.
Ferrari. Step
That's
inside,
a cool museum. I'd love to see this. This looks really, really cool.
and you're immersed in ultra-modern space where Ferrari models are displayed like works of art, surrounded by massive video projections, roaring engine sounds, and rare historical footage. The collection spans from Ferrari's earliest race cars of the 1940s to its most advanced supercars. But the museum isn't just about the cars, it's about the man behind the legend. That story is told inside Enzo's
You know,
birthhouse.
You have to be in a special list
For what?
because they don't like people to buy their cars and resell
Oh,
them.
Yeah, there is a certain cars that you need to let's see.
Mhm.
Where Ferrari engines take center stage. You'll also find artifacts, letters, photographs, and even Enzo's personal desk, offering an intimate glimpse into his life, his vision, and the passion that shaped a global icon.
Alfa
And for real car
Romero?
lovers, the ultimate
wait, what
experience
does he
is
have
the
to do with
combined
Alfa
ticket, which
Romero?
also
They
Um,
own it?
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
That makes sense because I think Alfa Romeo are very pretty looking cars. I like the color, the paint that they put on those cars. Very nice.
grants access to the Ferrari Museum in Maranello, just 20-minute drive away. Ferrari is also connected to another legendary name, Ferruccio Lamborghini. A successful tractor manufacturer, Ferruccio once had a heated dispute with Enzo over the quality of Ferrari's cars. Frustrated with Enzo's dismissive response, Lamborghini decided to prove him wrong by creating a luxury sports car brand of his own. And the rest is supercar history. Just
crazy.
outside of Modena, in
So the brand was born out of beef, basically. Wow.
Sant'Agata Bolognese,
Same thing
you'll
with Adidas and Puma.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
find the Lamborghini Museum. It's here that Ferruccio's bold rebellion became a global brand famous for its aggressive design, cutting-edge technology, and outrageous performance. The museum showcases iconic classics, latest models, and limited edition masterpieces that embody Lamborghini's fearless spirit.
That? I've
It's
never seen that
fascinating
Lambo.
how Modena weaves together the stories of the world's most iconic supercars. Lamborghini wasn't just Ferrari's rival. It ignited the spark for another, even more extreme supercar brand. Horacio Pagani was born in Argentina in 1955, where he developed an early passion for engineering and cars. In the early 1980s, he moved to Italy and started working at Lamborghini's
What do you
composites
think
department,
makes
pioneering
Lamborghini so unique? That makes it like, wow.
Well, it's a brand name. It's not. I don't think anything is unique. It's just a brand name, kind of like Louis Vuitton. Why you buy Louis Vuitton and not from Temu?
Mm.
Obviously quality too, but
I like the shape. It's such a unique shape.
yeah, I like its shape too.
advanced carbon fiber technology. But despite his success, Lamborghini wasn't ready to fully
But
embrace
it doesn't
carbon
look
fiber.
too easy to get in, though. It doesn't look comfortable.
I don't think these sports cars are too comfortable.
Yeah. I don't think long trips over an hour
Yeah.
would be ideal in those cars.
I don't think they're like too comfortable. You know, there isn't much space in it, and the tires are very thin, so you kind of feel like every little un.
It's for a track, I would say.
It's you can drive it, but it's more like a Sunday car. You know, it's not like a daily
But
commute.
imagine when you have to go on a speed bump.
Yeah.
That is a scary experience.
Convinced of its future potential, Pagani took a huge risk. He left Lamborghini, started his own carbon fiber company, and eventually launched
Having said all that, I don't give a fuck. If I could afford one, I would drive it every day.
Pagani
Every
Automobili
day?
Yeah, I don't
right
care.
here on the outskirts
Every
of Modena.
day?
Today, Pagani is known for creating some of the most advanced,
You
exclusive,
already
and
complain about
expensive
back
hypercars in the
pains. You're
world,
such a
where
liar.
engineering meets art. A visit to the Pagani Museum
can
offers
imagine
a
you
rare
like-
No, but they have Lambo trucks. You can still buy the Lambo truck.
We didn't, when we were talking, it's not
Still
about
a
Lambo trucks.
Lamborghini.
No, we're talking about the sports car.
glimpse into the world of bespoke
It's a sports car. It goes fast. Okay.
hypercars. But incredibly,
It
Modena
still has a
has
Lambo
one more
engine.
legendary high-end luxury
see
sports
it.
car
I
brand
don't
in
see
its
it. You
sleeve,
have to be
and
really
its
little and
factory is
skinny.
right in
You
Modena
really-
city center. Although
No.
Maserati was founded in Bologna, it moved its headquarters to Modena in 1930s, drawn by the city's skilled workforce and industrial potential. You can visit its showroom that gives you a close-up look at their latest models. Petrolheads should go on various Motor Valley tours that take you deep into the history, technology, and artistry behind Italy's greatest
I
supercars.
can imagine you getting into the car and getting out the car. He was to tell me, why'd you let me get this car?
Put my favorite ones in the QR code and description below. But Modena isn't just about speed and power. It's also the birthplace of one of Italy's most prized culinary treasures, balsamic vinegar. Back in the Middle Ages,
Yeah, I've seen on the bottles balsamic vinegar of Modena, Italy. I've seen
Really?
it. Yeah,
I
being
never
sold here.
seen
I've
it
seen it.
before.
balsamic vinegar was prized
Now
for its
now that he said it, that's why I know this city because of the on the balsamic vinegar. I've seen it. Yeah, because I saw. I'm like, oh, the city name is familiar, but that's why, not because of the cars, just because
Do
of
you-
the vinegar.
Do you like balsamic vinegar?
No,
Really? I think I do.
I mean, I don't want to say I don't like it, but I don't really. I couldn't tell you what it tastes like. I don't really eat it.
I tried it before, but the thing is that it's very specific what you eat it with. It's not like the foods we eat every
I
day.
don't. Yeah, I don't know.
medicinal
put it in
properties
salad.
and was even
don't eat
given as a
salad.
royal gift to nobility. Today,
The salad
family-run
will go
vinegar
with
Right, that's
houses
what I'm
continue
saying.
this ancient tradition, and many of them offer guided tours. But here's something that might surprise you on these tours. There are actually two types of balsamic vinegar, and they couldn't be more different. First up is
Oh.
traditional balsamic vinegar of Modena, protected by PDO certification. This is the real deal, one of the finest artisanal products in the world. It's made from cooked, unfermented grape juice and aged for a minimum of 12 years in wooden barrels. There are no additives, no shortcuts, just pure, rich flavor that deepens over time. And because this is Modena, even the bottle is special. Traditional
one I like is
balsamic
sweet.
can only be sold in a distinctive 100 milliliter glass bottle designed by no other than Giorgetto Giugiaro, the legendary car designer behind some of Ferrari's most iconic curves. Then there's balsamic vinegar of Modena, marked with PGI certification. It's more affordable, great
think
for
that's the
everyday
one.
use, and still delicious. This variety is a blend of grape
think
juice,
that's the one I've
wine
seen.
vinegar, and aged vinegar, aged for a minimum of 60 days in wooden barrels. What makes both
I
types
didn't know
unique
that. It's
is
almost
that
like
the
a
entire
wine.
production process, from grape to bottling, takes place exclusively within the province of Modena. This is why true balsamic vinegar can be replicated anywhere else in the world. Another culinary treasure invented right here is Parmigiano Reggiano, also known as Parmesan cheese. You can find some of the most prestigious Parmigiano Reggiano dairies in Modena's countryside, offering guided tours with tastings. For over 900 years, Parmesan cheese has been made using the same traditional methods,
It has
protected
to
by
be
strict
shredded
production
for me.
regulations. It
It's-
all started in the
I don't
Middle
know how you
Ages,
eat
when
it by
monks
itself. Like a big bite.
You can eat it by itself. I've eaten it by itself.
in Emilia-Romagna needed a way to preserve milk for long periods. Their solution? A hard, durable, and transportable cheese perfect for trade and storage. Soon, Parmigiano Reggiano became a prized delicacy among Italian nobility, and as its popularity grew, Modena became one of 3 official Parmigiano Reggiano production areas. And what makes Parmigiano Reggiano so special? Only local milk from cows fed local hay and grass can be used. It takes 550 liters or 145 gallons of milk to produce just one wheel, weighing 40 kilograms or 88 pounds. The cheese must then age for a minimum of 12 months, with the premium varieties aging 2 to 6 years. Cheese production happens only in the morning, so make sure to visit a dairy early in the day. For my favorite Parmesan tours, scan the QR code or check out the description below. The peaceful countryside around Modena is home to a very special museum, one that pays tribute to one of the greatest opera singers of all time, Luciano Pavarotti. Born and raised in Modena, Pavarotti never strayed far from his beloved hometown. The house was designed by the maestro himself, down to the smallest details. It's warm, colorful, and filled with light, a true
Wow.
reflection of his generous spirit and larger-than-life personality. As you walk through its rooms, you'll find original furnishings, vibrant paintings, some painted by Pavarotti himself, and an extraordinary collection of stage costumes, awards, and photographs that capture iconic moments from his legendary
That's
career.
really cool.
One of the most moving spaces is his private music room. The walls are lined with trophies, memorabilia, and photos of him rehearsing, performing, or simply laughing with friends, including the world's greatest musicians and global celebrities. Pavarotti wasn't just a performer, he was a passionate humanitarian. He organized dozens of charity concerts with the biggest names in popular
Wow.
music, creating some of the most unforgettable cross-genre
One thing, I wish he included the prices in this video of all these places to visit. That would be really just to get an idea how much it costs, you know?
Yeah.
collaborations in
That's
music
really
history.
cool.
Today, his home remains just as he left it, right down to his personal
Wow,
belongings
wow.
and the room where he spent his final days. Open to visitors,
Oh.
it offers an intimate, deeply human look at the man behind the voice. This was one of the largest and most luxurious palaces of its time in Europe. Today, it serves as the prestigious Italian military academy. It can be visited only on weekends with guided tours by prior reservation, but unfortunately, filming and photography are not allowed. This Grand Ducal Palace was home to one of Italy's most influential noble families, the House of Este, from where they ruled Modena for over 2 centuries. Luckily, Modena has another grand palace built by the Este family, now known as the Palace of Museums. It houses several museums, including Galleria
Wow.
Estense, which holds art collections of the Este family. As one of the most
I wonder how big is
Wow.
this city, because there's a lot to do here.
I know.
Yeah,
My
I wonder if it's
goodness.
like a big city or not, because this,
Woo.
yeah, he's showing a lot of stuff to do.
influential noble families, the Este rulers accumulated an extraordinary and eclectic collection of art, now preserved across multiple museums in Italy. Their Modena collection, located on the 4th floor of the palace, features works by Titan, Velázquez, and El Greco. Beyond paintings, the gallery also showcases rare musical instruments, reflecting Modena's role as a major center for Baroque music. By hosting extravagant banquets, the Este rulers also played a major role in shaping and elevating Modena's gastronomic identity and reputation. With its rich culinary heritage, Modena is considered the food capital of Italy. It even has one of the best restaurants in the world. This 3 Michelin-starred restaurant is called Osteria Francescana, but if you want to dine here, be sure to book months in advance.
Wow.
Even in Modena's more casual trattorias,
Whoa.
you'll find one of Italy's most beloved pasta dishes invented right here, tortellini. This small, ring-shaped pasta are traditionally stuffed with a mix of meat, cheese, and spices, folded to resemble a belly button. According to local legend, inspired by the goddess Venus, tortellini has been around since the Middle Ages, and both
That's a
Bologna
fun
and
fact.
Modena
Wow.
proudly
Yeah.
I never knew
I
that.
never heard of that too. That's pretty funny.
claim to be its birthplace. You'll most often see it served in brodo, a rich, clear broth, or with creamy Parmigiano Reggiano sauce. To complete the experience, pair it with a glass of Lambrusco, the region's slightly sparkling red wine. Its fresh acidity and bubbles cut perfectly through the richness of the dish. Another must-try local delicacy is gnocco frito, a light, crispy, golden pillow of fried dough. Despite the name, it has nothing to do with gnocchi. This dish is airy and hollow, just waiting to be stuffed with slices of prosciutto, salami, or local cheeses. Despite being the birthplace of the world's finest supercars, home to exquisite cuisine and boasting stunning UNESCO
Wow.
heritage,
That's
Modena remains
crazy.
I guess that's
That's really, really cool.
yeah. Nice little. This is definitely a hidden gem. There's a lot to do for like a.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming it's like a fairly small city, like not a large city. So for for it being not too big is definitely very impressive.
Can I see the comments?
Another great video, Rock. What a wonderful little city Modena is.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't wait to visit Modena next time I'm in Italy. He produced some of the best travel videos I've seen here on YouTube.
Yeah, he does a really good job.
He does a good job, yeah.
Guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.